anybody can recapitulate what exactly did we do last time? A quick revision. I know we did 2 shlokas.
We discussed the differentiation between sannyasa and tyaga. So Arjun was asking Krishna, can he explain to him what really is the difference between the two? So we did only 2 shlokas last time.
Yes. So Arjuna's question was understood. Even understanding Arjuna's question is actually a big achievement. It is not very easy to even understand questions. Sometimes it happens, right? Somebody is asking a question and we don't even understand question. What to speak out answer? What was the question? So even to understand question, one needs a good consciousness. So we spent quite a good amount of time to understand Arjuna's inquiry, what Arjuna was exactly talking about. And he was inquiring on sannyas and what is tyag, because he had heard both these two terminologies, because earlier Krishna has spoken both, and he has spoken both these words, sannyas and tyag, in different contexts. So Arjuna wanted to know actually what is sannyas and tyag, and what exactly does Krishna reply? What is sannyas and what is tyag? Can somebody tell?
So I think what he said was, if you're giving up all material desires, living a renunciated life, then that is sannyasa. Tyag, tyag was giving up the results. I mean, if you're doing something, then you don't expect the action results of that action, then probably that is what tyaga means.
Perfect. I guess you're the only one there.
No, I saw also.
Very good. So there are 2 types of karmas which we perform. The first karma is called nitya karma. The second karma is called kamya karma. Nitya karma or vihit karma is something that is prescribed in the scriptures, right? So that is something which a sannyasi doesn't give up, but he gives up kamya karma. Kamya karma means the desires, the excess. Those desires are actually the great desires. Of course, nishiddha karma is something he never does, but kamya karma, yes, that is something he gives up. On the other hand, a tyagi may perform the kamya karma. Nitya karma, to everyone has to perform. Human being means you have to perform nitya karma. Correct? If you're a human being means you're duty bound. Everyone has to do nitya karma and the kamya karma, and both the nitya karma and kamya karma is offered to, it is given up. One who gives up the result, one who is not attached to result, is called a tyagi. So this was something we discussed in the 2. I'm really requesting for turning on a videos for a purpose, because I'm feeling lonely. I'm not feeling inspired. I need all of your support. If you're all there, then I'll feel very inspired. So dhire students are coming in, but video bhi on ho sakta hai. Dhire you all can turn on your video also. It'll be very nice. All right. So we go to the next shloka, 18.3. So now, from 18.3 onwards, what Krishna is going to do, he's going to give in his opinions about tyag. So Krishna is going to give his different opinions on tyag. So the 2 opinions of tyag are mentioned in the 3rd verse here. Yes. Tyajyam doshavadityeke karma prahurmanishinah yajna dana tapak karma na tyajyam iti chapare. Please read, somebody.
Some learned men declare that all kinds of fruitive activities should be given up as voluntary. Yet other sages maintain that acts of sacrifice, charity,
and penance should never be given up. Okay. So was that read properly? You all could hear last one? I think that got muted. Mataji's voice got muted. It's okay, no problem. I'll read the second part. Yet other sages maintain that acts of sacrifice, charity, and penance should never be abandoned. Okay. So now, where did we learn about charity, penance? Kuch yaad aaya? Where did we study this? Charity, penance, and yes, anybody who has attended regularly will definitely get to know sacrifice, charity, penance. Kahan pada tha ye? 17th chapter, right? Previous chapter. We studied this in the previous chapter, Yajna, Dana, Tapa, Vrata, right? So these are technically called as Nitya Karma. They are actually the Nitya Karmas. So Kamya Karma should be given up, but Nitya Karma should never be given up. Got it, right? So that is what Krishna is trying to tell here. So there are some class of people. They say sannyas means one should give up even the Nitya Karmas. This is the philosophy of Sankhya, Kapila. So that is one opinion. The first opinion is the Kapila Sankhya, the atheistic Kapila, Sankhya philosophy. So that is the opinion. Hey, everything has fault ultimately. So everything is faulty. As long and until you do faulty activities, you will remain in material existence. Our goal is to attain liberation. Thus, you have to give up even the Nitya Karmas. Use the Nitya Karma to develop what? Use the Nitya Karma to develop to develop liberation. And once you get liberation, stop the Nitya Karma also. When you take sannyas, stop Nitya Karma. So this who says? Who says this? The Kapila, Sankhyites. Sankhya. What is Sankhya, Prabhu? What is Sankhya? So Sankhya means it is a philosophy of counting the material elements. Sankhya. Sankhya means to count, right? So they count the different elements. There's earth, water, fire, air, ether. These are called Panch Mahabhut. Then there is 5 more things, which are the 5 senses. Correct? The Gyanendriyas, the knowledge acquiring senses. The eyes, the nose, the ears, the skin, the tongue. 5 knowledge acquiring senses. Keep the count, right? Don't lose the count. Okay. Then there are 5 active senses. The mouth, the hands, the legs, the genitals, and the anus. 10, 15, right? Next. Then there is also the 5 tanmatras. Sight, sound, smell, touch, and taste. Shabda, Rupa, Rasa, Gandha, Sparsha. How many? 20 ho gaye? Then there is mana, the mind. Then there is buddhi, the intelligence. Then there is ahankara. Total 23. So 23, very good. So 23 elements. But they will compare that I am different from all these 23 elements. So the soul is different from this 23 element. That study is called what? Sankhya. They keep counting, right? So these Sankhyites are Kapila, the Kapila's followers. These atheists, this is not the Devhuti's son Kapila. This is atheistic Kapila. He says that ultimately Nitya Karma is also faulty. This also should be given up if you want to realize you are the soul. Okay. Nitya Karma should be used. This is the typical philosophy, which is not correct. Okay, the second opinion. This is opinion that acts of sacrifice, charity, and penance should be never given up. This is the philosophy of Karma Mimamsa. Karma Mimamsa. So Karma Mimamsa is philosophy of Jaimini. I told all of you also that I will take a separate class on 6 systems of philosophy. I'll be taking that class. So there we'll understand more. But Karma Mimamsa philosophy, what is Karma Mimamsa? Karma Mimamsa philosophy says that ultimately one should do good karma always. Yajna, Dan, Tapa karte raho. You have to stay in this world only. There is nothing called spiritual world. Keep doing Yajna, Dan, Tapa. So you will get better life. Yes, and in next life, keep doing Yajna, Dan, Tapa. So you keep getting better life. So you will always keep getting better life, and remain in this material existence only. Because ultimately karma is everything. Yeah, there is God. They also believe in God. But they say even God is under karma. Yeah, even God is under karma. Karma is superior to God also. We devotees will laugh at this philosophy. What nonsense this is. But see, if you study this philosophy, see all the atheists. How many of you have met atheists? Kya baat hai? Atheists se baki mile nahi. Only some of you have met atheists. I think only I have met all atheists. So atheism, the root of atheism is actually in the 6 system of philosophy. So somebody who understands this 6 systems of philosophy can beat out. You can beat the root of atheism. Because all atheism originates from the 6 systems. So they are actually sometimes called as 6 systems of atheistic philosophy also. Correct? The only theistic philosophy is Vedanta, the 6th system. But Vedanta also can be misinterpreted by some atheists. So if we understand these 6 systems, we can beat all atheism. All people, whatever argument they give, they are all based. So atheists also have philosophy. So they use the Shastras to disprove Krishna. What nonsense, no? Some severe nonsense. So these are people are there, right? So Karma Mimamsa states that Yajna Dana Tapat ko abhi nahi chhodna chahiye, because that will give you better life. Then again, when you, with better life, what you should do? Yajna Dana Tapat. Then you will get better life. Yajna Dana Tapat. Better life. Bas, or better life, or kya? Continue life here only. So we will remain here. So this is the philosophy of Karma Mimamsakas. So Krishna explains the opinion. Okay. Now, what is important? Sankhya's opinion or Mimamsa's opinion? Which opinion is important according to all of you? Please tell me which opinion is important. If I reframe the question, you will easily answer. That's why I'm asking which opinion is important. Please type. So you're all, it's not a googly, it's a straight question. None. Then whose opinion is important? Yes, whose opinion is important? If Sankhya's opinion is not important, Karma Mimamsa opinion, Kapila or Jaimini, their opinion is not important, then whose opinion is important? Krishna's opinion. So that Krishna's opinion is something which we are going to see next. So requesting all devotees once again to turn on videos to see Krishna's opinion. So let us see Krishna's opinion. Nischayam shruno me tatra tyage bharata sattama tyago hi purusha vyagra trividah samprakirtitah. Please read. Carry on, please read. Who's reading? Cannot unmute. Okay, it's muted. Okay, you can raise your hands. You'll be given a chance to read.
Yes, Prabhu. O best of the Bharatas, now hear my judgment about renunciation. O tiger among men, renunciation is declared in the scriptures to be of three kinds.
हरी बोल अगेन ये तीन प्रकार छोड़ नहीं रहा है भगवान ओपिनियन यू आस्क हिम एनीथिंग ही विल से थ्री टाइप्स डिवोटीज कितने डिवोटीज भी थ्री टाइप्स yes devotees are also of three types yajna three types vrata three types dana three types sub three types so here also about tyaga when he's talking about tyag so Arjuna asked the question of tyag so tyag is also of three types that's what Krishna is telling here see Nischayam, certainly. Shrunume tatra. Please listen my opinion. Tyage bharata saptama. About tyag. Tyag ke बारे में सुनो. Tyago hi purusha vyagra. Oh, Arjuna is being called purusha vyagra. That means what? Oh, tiger among men. Like that. Purusha vyagra. Vyagra is tiger. Yes. Trividah samprakirtita. It's famous at three types. So can you guess? Three types kya hoga? What will be the three types of tyaga? गेस करो अभी 17 चैप्टर आपने अटेंड किया है तो डेफिनेटली यू विल गेट टू नो व्हाट आर द थ्री टाइप्स ऑफ त्याग यस थ्री मोड्स सिंपल बेस्ड ऑन थ्री मोड्स देयर आर थ्री सो पैशन गुडनेस एंड इग्नोरेंस दीस आर द थ्री टाइप्स ऑफ त्याग ओके सो लेट अस सी व्हाट आर द थ्री टाइप्स ऑफ त्याग सो फर्स्ट बिफोर इवन explaining what is Krishna's opinion Krishna is very clearly saying यज्ञ दान तप कर्म न त्याज्यम कार्यम एव तत् यज्ञो दानम तपश्चैव पावनानि मनीषिणाम read the translation please
Acts of sacrifice, charity, and penance are not to be given up. They must be performed. Indeed, sacrifice, charity, and penance purify even the great souls.
क्या बात So this Lord Krishna himself is telling Yajna dana tapa karma na tyajyam. Tyajyam means to give up. Never ever give up yajna dana tapah. Yajno danam tapaschaiva pavanani manishinam. Manishinam means Manish means great souls. We hear this name, right? The very famous name in India, Manish or Manisha. So technically it means intelligent. So as per Krishna's Manisha means a perfected person. So even a perfected person need not actually give up yajna dana tapa karma. So if you have realized Krishna, so somebody gives excuse. Hare Krishna, Prabhuji, everyone is chanting. You tell in your pravachan, chant the holy name. Do you chant? No, hum chanting nahi kar. Why? Because I'm seeing Krishna face to face. Bogus. What is Krishna telling? Krishna is telling, yajna dana tapaschaiva na tyajyam karyameva tat. In fact, even after seeing Krishna, you're supposed to continuously chant. Yes, Hare Krishna, Prabhuji, why don't you come for Mangalarti? Oh, I don't come for Mangalarti because I'm already self-free. I've attained Krishna. Sab ho chuka mera. No, still you have to come. So even if you have attained perfection, Manishina means a perfected person, still you are not supposed to give up yajna dana tapa. Is it clear? So Krishna exposes all bogus people. Na? You know what is the dharma remaining in Satyug? There are 4 pillars of dharma. Correct? What are the 4 pillars of dharma? Austerity, cleanliness, mercy, and truthfulness. Correct? Okay. So now in Satyuga, all 4 dharmas pillar are there. In Treta Yuga, 1 pillar goes away. What is the pillar? Tapasya, austerity chali jati hai. So nobody can perform Ashtanga Yoga. Next. In Treta Yuga to Dwapar. In Dwapar, 1 more pillar goes away. Which pillar goes away? The pillar of compassion or mercy. That goes away. So then what happens? Then one cannot even perform sacrifice. Yajna nahi kar sakte. Animal sacrifice you cannot do. Then in Kali Yuga, another pillar is gone. What is that pillar gone? Cleanliness. The cleanliness is gone. So it's not we cannot proper deity worship we cannot perform. The way it was performed in Dwapar Yuga. So what is 1 pillar left? Kya bacha hai? So Krishna Priya ji has already given truthfulness. Correct. Truth is remaining. So now if you ask, truth is remaining. What is truth in Kali Yuga? सब झूठ बोलते हैं. 1 नंबर के झूठे लोग मिलते हैं हमको कलयुग में. Number 1 cheaters and bluffers. So they just bluff and speak all lies. क्या truth हुआ? क्या बोलते हैं शास्त्र? Truth क्या है? I asked this question to His Grace Radhesham Prabhu. So what is this truth, Prabhuji? Bluffing. Yes, what bluff is there? What truth is there in Kali Yuga? Prabhuji gave an amazing answer to me. He said, the truth is there means what? If suppose there is a bogus fellow who is a bogus sadhu, he will be exposed. Truth will come out. Sachai pardafash ho jayega uska. Somebody is bogus and portraying to be big soul, he will be exposed. That is the truth. In Punjab, there is a practice. In Punjab, if you are a Bhagavad Vakta, you are a Bhagavatam speaker, they treat you like Gajapati Maharaj. Which means on top of elephant, they will arrange. And then 4 of them will lift you in the palanquin. And they will bring you and they will put you on Sone ka Vyasasana. And they will do Pad Puja for you before Bhagavad Seva. Yes, Bhagavad Katha ke pehle, they will wash your feet. And they will do like this, all these things, if you are the Bhagavatam speaker. But if they find you dhila in character, somehow or the other your character has a flaw, the same people will dig a pit of 10 cross 10 feet, put you inside and fill it. And alive. Zinda dal denge andar. Truth. Yes. So in Kali Yuga, there are so many asadhus who portray as sadhus who don't have a good character and they will be exposed one final day. That is called as truth. Got it? We cannot do acting for a long time. So सच्चाई सामने आ जाएगा. And it will be openly broadcasted in WhatsApp, in Twitter. देखिए पर्दाफाश कैसे है ये स्वामी, ठन सनसनी cover. Then everyone will promote that. And the whole world will get to know. Sanyasira alpachitra sarvaloka gaya. Somebody has externally worn this cloth but is not following that. So this is what we are trained when we are accepting this order. We are trained. Sanyasira alpachitra Even a small fault, Sarvalokagai, everyone will keep singing it and will continuously blaspheme the particular sannyasi or sadhu. This happens. So that is why one has to be very, very careful. Right. Okay, so Yajna Dana Tapa should never be given up. So bogus people, they give up Yajna Dana Tapa. On the other hand, somebody is going on with the Yajna Dana Tapa, then you don't have to, don't worry, in the right way. Next. So what is the right mood to perform? Okay, yes, there's a question. Please ask.
No, Prabhuji, by mistake I raised it. Sorry, sir.
Now, this is the right mood to perform, the best mood to perform Yajnadana Tapa. Mood is also important. Etanya tu karmani sangam tyaktva phalani cha kartavyani iti me partha nishchitam matamuttamam. How to perform Yajnadana Tapa, the right mood. That is also described. Yes.
All these activities should be performed without attachment or any expectation of result. They should be performed as a matter of duty. O son of Pritha, that is my final opinion.
Thank you. So Krishna is telling three things. Yes, three ways, three moods he is teaching us. The first mood is Sangam Tyaktva Phalani. Yes. Sorry, Sangam Tyaktva. Sangam Tyaktva is first mood. The first mood is there should not be any doership mentality. So this is Sangam Tyaktva, giving up attachment. Attachment to what? Attachment of being a doer. I did this. I am doing the sacrifice. I am doing the charity. I am doing this penance. I am doing this vrat. So all these things. I am the doer of Yajna, Dana, Tapa. Sorry. Krishna is the only doer. I am just a puppet, mere puppet, acting. So that is a right consciousness. So doership mentality should be given up. Some people are in grand illusion. It happens. Now that's the nature of Maya. Maya means what? Maya will try to tell you that देखो, आप नहीं होते तो ये सेवा होता क्या? If you are not there, would this happen? बिल्कुल नहीं होता. So you are responsible. You are the doer. Correct? So this is how Maya will try to convince. Because you are there. Yes. Maya may try to convince Sanatan Dharmdas. Because you are there, see, so many wonderful people are coming for class. But they have to tell back Maya. Maya Devi, actually some other teacher comes, even more students will come. Despite me being there are so many people coming. How great is Krishna consciousness? Right? This is the right consciousness we should try to adopt. देखो कितने लोग मेरे लिए आ रहे हैं. I have to try. देखो कितने लोग आ रहे हैं. Then I will ask question to Maya Devi. I will reply back. कितने लोग वीडियो ऑन कर रहे हैं? वो बता. Got it? कितने लोग वीडियो ऑन कर रहे हैं? वो बताइए. Correct. So, correct. I'm not talking about our audience. Our audience, online audience, is very sincere. In fact, even His Grace Radhesham Prabhu does watch some of our videos, and he's appreciated all of you. He said your online devotees are very sincere devotees. So we had a counselor meeting in that he told me to speak how to attract sincere people who ask sincere questions, who participate sincerely, how to attract such people. You can share about this. I'm also trying to figure out. I don't know. I'm very simple. Just try to present the truth. People will come somewhere. Kahin na kahin se to aa jayenge sincere devotees. Yes. So it is very, very important that we take it up. Okay, there's a question in the chat. Prabhuji, please explain Purushartha. Why this question is coming? Is it connected to our discussion today? Correct? Is it connected? Purushartha. Purushartha is the Dharma, Artha, Kama and Moksha. These are called Chatush Purushartha. Yes. So Purushartha is what? Purushartha means you do your duties. And if Dharma means to do your duties as per Shastra. That's called Purushartha. And actually it means Yajnadana Tapa only. If you do that, you get Artha. Economic development. Pesa. And with the money, the Artha which has risen out of Dharma, with that money, you will get enjoyment, proper enjoyment. See, now there are many rich nations. They have a lot of money. They are trying. They're having multiple attempts to enjoy. But are they experiencing happiness? No. Why? Because their artha is not out of dharma. They have not created artha. Artha is not born out of dharma. Artha is born out of swartha. Nothing else. It's not adharma. So the artha which is born out of adharma will only give you frustration. It will not give you any. But even the artha which comes out of dharma, that artha also will give you enjoyment, but will also give you a sense of frustration, by which you will aspire for moksha. बस हो गया, बहुत हो गया. Abhi moksha. So dharma, artha, kama, moksha. But actually, what Bhagavatam prescribes is panchama purushartha. What is panchama purushartha? Bhakti. Yeah, that is, we have to aspire for bhakti. So dharma is in goodness, artha is in passion, kama is in ignorance. And moksha is actually beyond these three modes. But it is not just sufficient to go beyond these three modes. It is actually a devotee should aspire to even go beyond moksha. Brahma bhuta prasannatma nashoshati na kangshati samasarveshu bhuteshu madbhaktim labate param. So what is beyond moksha? Bhakti is beyond moksha. So that is called panchama purushartha. Okay. So that is the first quality. Sangam tyaktva. You are not the doer. The next thing is phalani. Phalani tyaktva. Give up your fruits also. One should not be attached to fruits. Sometimes one is not attached to fruits, but one is attached to... In fact, attachment to the work is more binding than attachment to fruit. Do you agree? Yes, it's fact. Attachment to work is more binding than attachment to fruit. Now, normally people go to company for what? For money. It's not that they're in love with their boss, that they go to company. Boss se prem ho gaya bahut. Hum ja rahe hain. For boss's pleasure, I'll give my life. No, it is for money. But even after retiring, I saw that sometimes in Tata Motors, I've seen this experience. That even after retiring, some operators, some supervisors will come back. They'll come back and they would work. They will want to do something. अरे क्या करे, इतना साल दिया है कंपनी को, अभी कुछ करना है. They will come back. I've seen that. And they want to do something. They're just not going to do something. Right? So work. Attachment to work is very, very difficult. अरे चाहे तो result ले लो, मुझे कर्म करने दो. Like somebody who's attached to coding, cut coding. Say, okay, let me do the coding at least. I don't want the money. Let me do this coding. Coding ka passion bahut hai. Coding ka kida. I have that a lot. Let me do this. So attachment to work doesn't go. Fruits can go, but attachment to work is deeper. So what is the right mood then to do? Kartavyani iti me partha. Do it as kartavya. It's a matter of duty. So this is an ideal mood to do yajna, dana and tapa. So this can be a master sutra for all of us to do our jobs and occupation. The master sutra for us, 18.6. Three things. Sangam tyaktva. Well, I'm not the one doing it. I'm not the one doing it. So there was a devotee. He made a very, very beautiful poster. He made a beautiful poster and for a program. And another devotee appreciated him. Ki Prabhu, a brilliant poster made. And the devotee's immediate reply came, Prabhu, I'm not the doer. I'm not the doer. And it was very spontaneous, very nice. I was just hearing His Grace Vaiyasaki Prabhu, who had come recently to Pune. So Vaiyasaki Prabhu was giving amazing class. So Vaiyasaki Prabhu, the first thing he said, you know what's the first thing that you're supposed to do in the day? What's the first thing you do in the day? What is the first thing you all do in the day? Everyone, please be honest. Look, go in the front of mirror. Yeah, that's what we look for. Go in front of the mirror. That's fact. We all go in front of the mirror. And why we go in front of mirror? Sach batao. Parth, why you go in front of mirror? He will tell. Bacche man ke sache, bolo.
For seeing us.
Exactly. For seeing us, our body.
Yes.
Correct. So we try to see our bodies. Somebody who's trying to go to gym will try to check. Oh, has the biceps come? Is my stomach reduced? I did some good exercise yesterday. Some people who's going under, applying all kinds of varieties of lotions, everything. Oh, is my skin tone improved? That's what people try to do in front of mirror. But he said in the mirror, the previous day itself, please write, Aham Brahmasmi. I'm not this body, I am the soul. That's the first truth. Yes, go in front of the mirror, he said. But read that. I'm not the body, I'm the soul. And I'd gone to one student center and they had actually done that. So they were writing, you're not the one you're seeing in the mirror. Wow, nice. Another place, I had gone to take water, they had written, Raso Hamapsu Kaunte, Krishna is the taste of water. Correct? So like that, they had put Krishna conscious quotes everywhere so that a person becomes conscious every time the person goes around. So correct. So this is a very, very wonderful consciousness that we can make to do any duty. We are not the doer. The fruits don't belong to us. And number 3, kartavyaniti me partha. We just do it as a matter of duty. So this sloka you should always definitely do. And this is the best way to perform duty. Nischitam matam uttamam. This is the right way to do yajna dana tapa. Okay. So this is the right mood of performing activities. So now Krishna goes to the 3 types of modes. So first he is talking about the mode of ignorance. Tyaga in ignorance. Niyatasyattu sannyasa karmano no papadyate mohat tasya parityagas tamasa parikirtitai.
Prescribed duties should never be renounced. If one gives up his prescribed duties because of illusion, such renunciation is said to be in the mode of ignorance.
Who was about to give up his prescribed duty? Yes, does it ring a bell? Who was about to give up prescribed duty? Kuch yaad aaya? Arjuna, correct. Arjuna was the one who was about to give up. And now Arjuna realizes what I was doing, my tyaga is tyaga in the mode of ignorance. This is tyaga in mode of ignorance. I was going to give up my prescribed duty. Correct? So this is tyaga in the mode of ignorance. So this is what kind of giving up? This is giving up of nitya karmas. So many times people confuse. So I had gone to one Marathwada college because there was a newspaper coverage also for that. And after going there, one of the professors, he stood up and asked, कर्म तो आपने भी छोड़ दिया. आपने भी तो कर्म छोड़ दिया. आप बोलते हैं हमको कर्म करो, आपने छोड़ दिया. अरे बाबा, please understand, I have not given up nitya karma. I have given up kamya karma. Right, but a person who gives up nitya karma only. Yes, a person who gives up his nitya karma, that is ignorance. And why one is giving up prescribed duties? Because of maya, illusion, nothing else. Maya ki wajah se. Yes, so what are examples of nitya karma? Okay, one thing is cooking. Cooking for the Lord. Yes, cooking for oneself, yes, that you should not do. But cooking for Lord, yes, cooking for Lord is important. Correct? One did not cook for oneself, but cooking for Lord is important. That should not be given up. So similarly, we need to understand that Prabhupada, he gives an example of himself. Prabhupada organized marriage of his disciples. Yes. Prabhupada organized marriages of, because those boys and girls used to live in relationship. They didn't know what is marriage. So Prabhupada said, don't worry, Vedic marriage will do. And through that marriage, he's a sannyasi. Sannyasi is ideally not supposed to perform any such type of marriage. He has nothing to give and take with marriages. But Prabhupada performed marriage ceremonies so that the disciples would advance in Krishna consciousness. What is the purpose? Similarly, there is his own Indradumna Maharaj. Indradumna Maharaj, whenever he visits one part of Russia, he performs marriages. And through that marriage, he makes so many devotees. Correct? Many people come, he calls it a Vedic festival, marriage. And people are very, very inspired. And he explains the science. What is the science of this fire? Yes, what is this fire sacrifice here? What is Asbay? What is Pani Grahanam? So through the ceremony of marriage, he is able to explain what is Krishna consciousness and inspire people to take up to Krishna conscious philosophy. So then a sannyasi for preaching, definitely he can do such activities. Got it? So ultimately, one should never ever stop the glorification of Lord. Prabhupada said, no, I will not do marriage. Then what marriage would have happened? No marriage would have happened in Western world. Not possible. So nothing should be given up. What is giving up? Nothing should be given up which can be used for glorifying Krishna. Got the point? So our Nitya Karma of a devotee is Sankirtan. Sankirtan means to collectively glorify Krishna. So just wanting to take this opportunity, those of you in Pune, there's going to be brilliant kirtans from 6 p.m. onwards. So 6 p.m. onwards, devotees have different slots, and 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. is my humble slot also. So we request devotees to kindly come for the beautiful darshan of Sharad Purnima and ecstatic kirtans in our temple hall. If it's possible for all of you to come physically, please come. It's amazing. At BYC Bhakti Yoga Club Kharadi. Beautiful darshan, beautiful kirtan, and super nectarian beverage of Thandai. Yes, Thandai Prasad for everybody. So that's how we are celebrating Sharad Purnima Utsav. So we should not give up any opportunity to glorify Lord. Correct. Next. Dukhamityeva yat karma kaya klesha bhayat tyajet sakritva rajasam tyagam naiva tyaga phalam labhet. So now tyaga in ignorance we saw is a person who gives up his nitya karma because he's thinking that there's impediments in my moksha. That is what is the height of ignorance. But why a person of passion is giving up? Okay, why a person gives up karma in passion is that's answer.
Okay. Anyone who gives up the prescribed duty as troublesome or out of fear of bodily discomfort is said to have renounced in the mode of passion. Such action never leads to the elevation of renunciation.
Yeah. So this person also gives up the karmas. He's giving up, he's renouncing. So he has renounced, but what is his mood of renunciation? That fellow is renounced the nitya karma only. Ignorant fellow. Passion fellow is giving up the kamya karma, but what is his mood? Are this karma, dukkham iti eva yat karma. Yes. So somebody may ask, why brahmachari? Why did you join brahmachari ashram? अरे बाहर बहुत दुख मिलता है. Everyone is miserable outside. मेरे को ये दुखी दुनिया नहीं चाहिए. दुख क्या है? So दुख से भागने के लिए मैं आ गया, अंदर भाग गया. Of course, that's not good. That's not a good motivation. काया क्लेश भयात त्यजेत. काया क्लेश भयात त्यजेत. ओह, अगर हम कॉर्पोरेट जॉब में जाएंगे, we are in corporate job, we will have neck pain, we will have chest pain, we will have back pain, we will have all varieties of pain, head pain, all pains are coming. Kaya klesha. Kaya means body, klesha means miseries. Oh, so we don't want this kind of klesha. No. So fear of bodily ailments. So because of which one gives up the karma. Iski वजह से छोड़ा. So that is sakritva. One more. There was one very, very sweet and honest devotee. I'll tell you. Of course, he's no longer, he's just there 1 year in the ashram. So yes, I had asked, Prabhuji, you stayed 1 year in ashram. He said, yeah, it was good. But then I got married. But why did you join ashram? Oh, before in my working days, I had to wash pant shirt and dhoti kurta both. It was such a headache for me to wash both. So I wanted to wash only one pair of clothes every day. So I joined the ashram. Very कौन दो धोएगा, एक ही धोऊंगा, इसलिए ज्वाइन करना है. पैंट शर्ट भी धोना है, ये भी धोना है, धोती कुर्ता भी धोना है. So, but what do we observe in this? Such kind of renunciation doesn't last long. It is not long lasting. Right? So, sakritva rajasam tyagam. So, this is rajasa tyag. अरे बाहर बहुत हेडेक है, बहुत टाइम पास है, झंझट है. आउटसाइड बहुत झंझट है. काया क्लेश भयात तेजात. अरे बहुत तकलीफ होता है. अरे 1 घंटा ट्रॉपिक में जाना पड़ता है, वापिस आते समय 1.5 घंटा ट्रॉपिक, 2.5 घंटा चला जाए. My 2.5 hours are lost just by I'm smoking, taking smoke, carbon monoxide in my system. Kaya klesha bhayat. So I don't want. Satya. Sakritva rajasam tyagam. So naiva tyaga phalam labet. Yes. So he will never, this such kind of tyaga is not, it will not be long lasting. Correct? Then what exactly is the right type of tyaga? That was already described first. General mood to perform yajna tapa was described. But now again, specific way of tyaga is described again yet here. Karyam ityeva yat karma niyatam kriyate arjuna sangam tyaktva phalam chaiva satyaga satviko matah.
O Arjuna, when one performs his prescribed duty only because it ought to be done, and renounces all material association and all attachment to the fruit, his renunciation is said to be in the mode of goodness.
Yes. Which means this sloka is more or less very similar to this one. Sixth and ninth is similar. Get it right? Because ultimately what is being spoken? Karyamiti, doing it as a matter of duty. Niyatam kriyate, he is performing the duty, but giving up what? The doership mentality and the fruit associated. We already discussed this. So this is Satvika. Usually if we say, oh, you will not get the fruit. Ah, I will not get the fruit, why should I do it? Correct? Why should I do it? If you don't get the fruit, why should I do? Only if I'm getting fruit, I will do. This fruity mentality can come in Krishna consciousness also. हाँ, देखो हमारा नाम अनाउंस होना चाहिए तभी हम डोनेशन देंगे. हमारा नाम अनाउंस होगा, सॉरी नाम तो अनाउंस नहीं हो पाएगा तो अब हम डोनेशन नहीं देंगे. ठीक है, समटाइम्स मुझे नाम डोनेट हो जाएगा, लेकिन क्या हमें महाराज के साथ फोटो क्लिक करके उनके साथ मिलने का चांस मिलेगा? महाराज के साथ फोटो और बात करने को डिफिकल्ट, तब हम नहीं देंगे. So it's very fruitive, right? It's very fruitive. Only if I get the fruit, I'll do the duty. Correct? So this is fruitive mentality which can be done. Oh, all we need to understand is whatever bhakti we do, Krishna knows it in heart of hearts. On the other hand, there are some devotees who are very, very pleasing to Krishna. They say, Prabhuji, please don't announce our name. We don't want our name to be announced. We want to remain anonymous. It's only with such devotees will make rapid advancement, who have absolutely no attachment to any kind of fame or popularity or glory. Some people to fight tooth and nail. हमारा नाम कैसे नहीं announce किया? कैसा छोड़ दिया? They announce a list of all donors. ना? Miss one name. हमारा नाम नहीं आया सुबह. ऐसा कैसा? अगली बार नहीं देंगे हम. हमारा नाम नहीं आया. अरे भगवान ने आपका सेवा स्वीकार है भाई. So one day what happened is there was a book distribution score being announced. So we had Krishna Das Prabhu distributed 47 Bhagavad Gitas. He immediately went to Prabhu, not 47, 74. Please read properly. Subah subah नींद आ रहा लगता है आपको. What is this? So he says, okay, sorry, 74 Mahabig books. So another devotee pointed out, see, Prabhu, what fruitive mentality, see. So the other devotee on the other side, he corrected how to, have a good understanding of these devotees. He corrected. He said, okay, Prabhu, previously that fellow was counting cricket scores. Now at least he's counting Gita score. He has made advancement. The subject matter has become spiritual, right? The fruitive mentality is there, but at least the subject has changed. He is not counting some other score. He's counting Gita score. What is wrong? So it's okay. He's improved. There is a conscious change of consciousness. You know something that we observed in online classes? Online classes, we have pure online classes, we have more coverage. ज़्यादा cover हो जाता है. But of course, our goal is not to cover, our goal is to connect more. So we go to the next shloka. So now here Krishna talks about who is actually a wise tyagi. There's a question. Yes, Piyush Prabhu?
Sorry, Prabhuji, I was just raised my hand so that I could read the.
Yeah, you can read. You can do this. No problem. You can read this sloka after that.
Sorry.
Na dveshtyano Anadveshtya kushalam karma kushalenanusajjate tyagi sattva samavishto medhavi chinna samshayah. Please read, Piyush.
The intelligent renouncer situated in the mode of goodness, neither hateful of inauspicious work nor attached to auspicious work, has no doubts about work.
Hari Hari.
Hare Krishna.
Nice. So we need to understand that in this world, we may have certain understanding of auspicious work and some understanding of inauspicious work. That is called kushala karma, akushal karma. Right? So ये अच्छा काम नहीं है, ये बहुत बुरा कर्म है. This is good karma. So na dveshti akushalam karma. Can you give an example of akushal karma? Can someone give example? What is this akushal karma? Akushal karma actually means something which is not palatable for the body. Something that body doesn't like, something that mind doesn't like. Acha nahi lagta hame. Example? Overrating is a practice, Prabhu. I'm talking about when it comes to a seva or a karma, something doable. Okay, I'll give an example. Chappal stand seva. It's not correct to touch others' chappal. You touch others' chappal, you're getting their karma. You touch the chappal of great souls, you're going to get delivered. You get the dust from the lotus feet. On the other hand, you touch others' chappal, what happens? You get their karma. So now somebody is given chappal stand seva for you. What will be your attitude? What is this? I will get, not everybody coming to the temple is pure devotee. Yes. I'm touching everyone's chappal. What seva? This is inauspicious seva. How many of you agree with this? Is it inauspicious seva? Whatever. They asked to put in bags and all that, but still you're touching, na? Still there is a contact with the dust. So is it inauspicious or auspicious? If I'm not devotee, then then what? Seva is transcendental, Prabhu. Seva is seva. All seva in purview of Krishna consciousness is transcendental. Okay, there is some opinion. As it is temple work, so it is good, auspicious. Because these devotees have all done Pada Sevanam. Pada Sevanam means walking towards. Padau Rishikesha Padanu Sarpane. They walk towards the temple and come. Whoever it be. They may be aspiring devotee. They may be potential devotees. They may be devotees. There may be pure devotees. They may be pure karmi. But still they have come to the temple. Whatever. But because they have come to the church, there is nothing wrong. So this is called, one should not have dvesha towards akushalam karma. So externally it appears that, oh, this is not proper. Auspicious because our false ego gets settled. Also dust dhuli of charan. Correct. Such kind of service, the menial service. Or go and clean the bathrooms. Oh, pray. No. Is this the reason I joined ISKCON? To clean bathrooms? Yeah. We have a huge list of brahmacharis who joined the ashram. And the brahmacharis who joined the ashram, some of them are from Microsoft, Google, Amazon, and all varieties of people, they come. The first thing that they get service is to wash the bathrooms, to go and clean the fans of all the brahmacharis. Yes, so these kind of services are given so that false ego is purified. So there was one person, he thought he could join the ashram, and so we get a lot of variety. So one senior devotee just told him, you can lift my harmonium. He said, come on, I can't do that. I can't do all that. Lifting harmonium, what is this? Have I joined ISKCON for lifting your harmonium? to lift load. No, let's have a coolie to lift load. Thank you so much. The way the devotee talked, that itself showed he's not fit for the ashram. Like, so it's a very, very serious test for false ego. अरे, मुझे उठाने को बोलता है, हारमोनियम मुझे उठाने को बोला, ये क्या? बैग उठाओ, हारमोनियम उठाओ, उसके लिए ज्वाइन किया ISKCON. So our Gaurang Prabhu usually gives a story. If you want to hear it, some of you turn on your videos. At least some of you can turn on videos, so I'll tell the story. Gaurang Prabhu, special story was coming up. Okay, I'll tell. So once he and one brahmachari had joined ashram, they were told to make chapatis in the ashram. So that devotee, that other person was telling to Gaurang Prabhu, देखो, मैं कौन हूँ पता है? जानते नहीं ये लोग. मैं इतने बड़े कॉलेज से, फिर भी मेरे चपाती करने को बोल दिया. मैं जो हूँ, मैं ये कंपनी में ये पोस्ट पे था, and they're asking me to do chapatis. I have joined ISKCON to preach, but they are making me roll chapatis. मैं प्रचार करने आया हूँ चपाती बनाने के लिए. So I'm leaving, and we left. And after some time, what happened was, after some years, Gaurang Prabhu met him. He said, Hari Bol, Prabhu. He said, Hi, Hare Krishna, Prabhuji, Hare Krishna. He said, so what happened? Where are you of late? So he told everything. Then he invited Gaurang Prabhu to his home. Please come to home. I will feed you chapatis. He said, chapati yaad hai? He said, yes, Prabhu. मैं क्या हो गया? मैं शादी कर लिया. शादी करते ही वाइफ को हो गया बैक पेन. और आज भी चपाती मैं ही बनाता हूँ. I only do chapatis. He was telling, I make chapati even today. Right? So we should not have any dveshti to akushalam karma. That is, which is comfortable for, one thing is discomfort for the body, another discomfort for the mind. Some services are like, bodily there is no problem. ऐसा करके बोर हो जाते हैं, इरिटेट हो जाते हैं. That kind of irritating services, कुछ होता है ऐसा. हो जाते हैं. Have you experienced? One of that is Jai Vijay Seva. Yes, what irritating service you experience? Please, if you can tell the name, please. It means it's difficult to go on patiently.
Cooking for more than 50 people.
Okay. Cooking for more than 50.
35 to 40 people, Prasad.
Thank you. उतने लोग क्यों आते हैं? Impatient. Or another seva can be Jai Vijay Seva. Jai Vijay Seva means you are supposed to stand at the gate. And people are, प्रभु जी कूपन किधर है? हाँ, कूपन तो लाए नहीं, कूपन नहीं लाए. इधर कूपन वालों के लिए एंट्री. फर्स्ट टू टाइम्स में से कूपन वालों के साथ ही एंट्री है. सेकंड टाइम, हरे कृष्णा प्रभु, कूपन वालों की एंट्री है. थर्ड टाइम, प्रभु जी यहाँ पे कूपन वालों के साथ ही एंट्री है. फोर्थ टाइम somebody comes, अरे बोला ना कूपन नहीं तो जाओ यहाँ से, क्यों आते हो, तमा हो जाओ. So people may even get angry. It happens. So this is the kind of body comfort नहीं, एक जगह बैठना है. फॉल्स ईगो को कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं, क्योंकि कंट्रोलरशिप मिल रहा है. बट व्हाट इज द प्रॉब्लम? द प्रॉब्लम इज काउंटर सेवा, प्रसाद काउंटर, वेरी टफ. So this is, and false ego testing seva is like pot washing, bathroom cleaning. Right? So these are all too much for false ego to digest. अरे मेरे को ये सेवा दे दो. So once there was one one devotee who used to give a lot of classes. Gives classes, and some people appreciate his class also. He studied a lot of Shastra. So he had come to one center to do seva. So the person who was giving seva was junior devotee. अरे junior होके मेरे को सेवा देता है, ठीक है. And the junior devotee gave seva of juice making to that preacher, juice making. So he did nicely juice making seva. वो तो ज्यादा ही हो गया कुछ. अरे मेरे को मैं इतना बड़ा प्रचारक, मेरे को जूस बनाने का सेवा देती है, वो भी एक जूनियर डिवोटी. So sometimes it becomes akushalam because of ego. So body, mind, and ego. These three are the obstacles. So akushal and kushal is only in this. But actually one should never ever see this. We should never discriminate. Radharani is Srimati Radharani. One should not discriminate. ये Radharani अच्छी है, वो Radharani बुरी है. This Radharani is nice, that Radharani is not nice. No, Radharani is Radharani. Seva is Radharani, she gives mercy. So whatever Seva is giving, we just do it. There's no problem. On the other hand, Kushale Nanu Sajjate. At the same time, we have tendency, I'll just explain in 2 minutes and we'll conclude. There's a tendency of even being attached to some service we like. Can you give some example on bodily platform? What service we can get attached to? Bodily comfort milta isliye. What service we may get attached to? Anyone? Any example? I'll give you an example. For example, somebody may wanting to go and sit. Where is? I want to say, मंदिर में सब लोग very of course this devotee spoke out of humility. मंदिर में सब लोग है ना ऐसे ऐसे करके बैठे. I want a good place to sit and I want a good place to sit and hear. So that devotee is told go and give the class. I said wow. So once one devotee went and sat on the Vyasasana and he came and admitted, bro, I was looking for a very good place to sit and hear the class. I got the best place to sit. It's the best place to sit. Vyasasana. Okay. Mostly whatever is challenging for us, that is exactly what we are tested. Very true. Okay, plate washing seva because we get Mahaprasad. Plate washing. We like DT plate washing. क्यों महाप्रसाद अपना हो जाता है bodily comfort. So we get attached to plate. Everyone wants to do plate washing. Why? क्योंकि महाप्रसाद आपको मिलेगा. Okay, that is one. Second, on the mind, mental level, somebody feels nice. What is that? Mental level. Mental level, feeling nice. Any seva that we can get. Okay, communication and calling seva. Okay. And that everyone gives us respect. We are representing one temple, institution, a center, a community, and we're calling. Correct? Okay. And third seva is, which is good, pleasing to ego. Pleasing to ego is everyone gives you respect. Coupon collecting seva. Chalo. So you are everyone is at your mercy. हम मिल सकते हैं ठीक है बोलो especially Guru Maharaj का personal servant. हम गुरु महाराज का personal servant. प्रभु जी प्लीज हमको नहीं मिलेगा. So he controls. Very nice for the ego. So this is something we should not be attached to such seva, and we should not. Admin work, exactly. Admin work, management, handling finance. Some people are very, very keen to handle finance. They're very eager. They want to be the head of finance, but they don't want to take any responsibility. That tendency can come. हम head रहना चाहते हैं in everything, and others all should do what I say and report to me. Right? So they want to head, but they will not do anything else. Diya in Kartik Seva. No, loving a seva is not wrong. There's nothing, we all will love a particular seva. But we should understand that if our superiors tell us to do something else, we should do that for the pleasure. So our principle is not because I love the seva, I'm doing it. I'm doing the seva because my superior has given me instruction. That is the right attitude. Admin work. Okay, there's a question and we'll conclude with that. Prabhuji, but sometimes due to health reasons, we are not able to do service in temple much. What can we do at that time? See, we can do mental services. There are a lot of service, intellectual services. There are a lot of services which are there. It's not just that we have to engage our body in services. We can do other types of services also. So if you have eagerness, we can connect to our service board and we can give you. We are in need of many devotees. If I went and told His Grace Radheshampur, if I get right now at this moment about 30 stout brahmacharis also, I can engage them. Utna seva pada hai. And if I get a team of even 1,000 grastas, we can engage them. Abhi, at this moment, utna services hai. I've calculated in my mind already. Utna hai already service. So they are there. So if you need, we are willing to offer you. Okay, so we'll pause here, and if there are any quick questions we can have, so devotees can take a note of it. So this is the Medhavi Chinna Samshaya. Medhavi means a very intelligent renunciate. He is not attached to those comfortable seva, and neither is he envious of discomfortable seva. That is not there. So we'll start from 11th shloka onwards. Any questions? Okay, thank you so much. We'll pause here and we will meet again next time, whenever. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Once again, inviting all devotees, please join us for today's enthusiastic kirtans, rocking kirtans there, 6 p.m. onwards. Online streaming, I do not know. The team will communicate if it's feasible. 7 to 8, I will be there personally in Temple Hall. This is my 1 hour slot. I'm there. Okay, so very, very grateful to all of you. Thank you.